Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm going to show you like 5 base spots I found. Some are caves, some are solo spots, and some are like pretty hidden that I haven't seen in videos yet. I'm gonna show you 6, but 5 sounds better for the video. Okay, here's spot number 1. So with the over here we're in the map. There's griffins right next to us, and it's a pretty big entrance, which is the downside for the cave. But almost any size tribe could build in it. It's 1350 for the cords, and there's metal in here. It's just a bunch of stuff. There's this platform, and there's water underneath. You can't really breed any any big dinosaurs. And the biggest you can breed is maybe angler. Actually, down here is pretty deep. But there no tusos, nothing crazy can be bred down here in the water. But you do have water, so that's a plus side. But yeah, that's spot number 1. Any size could build in here. Works on official. Let's get to spot number 2. Alright, so here we are at spot number 2. Here are the cords. Pretty close to the other one. It's 12.8 lat and then 30.5 long. It's right underneath this waterfall. Which is at first you're gonna just see this, right? It's just gonna be metals and crystals. But if you look up, there's this little hidden rat hole that you could build for like a solo player, or like just hide your loot, right? You could build it in official. Just use triangle foundations and ceilings, and you should be able to get something down. You don't have the most space in the world, but for a solo player, it's pretty good. So yeah, that's spot number 2. Here's the map. Here are the cords. Alright, so here we are at spot number 3. Here's the map. We're in the snowy mountains up here. Right? Pretty good way to find this, the base spot, right? It's not, I wouldn't even consider it a cave. It's just by this bridge in the snow area. Here are the cords, 23.1 lat and then 19 long. It's over here. It's is this room inside here, right? You could build a pretty good wall, a L-shaped wall, a death wall, and then the actual base that I'd recommend building in is down here. You have lots of room to basically do anything. I'm pretty sure indie forges fit in here pretty nicely, and almost anything else as well. And if you can't fit them, you could for sure fit them down here. So yeah. Yeah, you just have lots of room, and there's just a bunch. It's pretty easy to defend, in my opinion. That entrance is huge, but so is any other cave in this map. So let's get to spot number 4. All right, so here we are at spot number 4 was it? It's pretty close to the other bases. They're all pretty relatively close. So it's 9.5 lat and then 24.6 long. There's snow owls in this map, which I didn't know, but now I know. But yeah, it's a pretty common known cave, but I still think it's worth showing. You could easily defend this spot with this pretty tight entrance. But there's also another rat hole in the back of the cave that if you're like going for this cave, you could for sure build in the back and basically claim it. You just had to, or you could build up there, but if you're building all of this, it's pretty easy to get raided. So if you a good way to take care of, or to claim this base spot, is come to the back, right? The entrance is it's larger than the front, but still pretty easy to defend, in my opinion. But this rat hole in the back, it's super nice, in my opinion. You got a pretty good amount of room. There's a rune right there, so you can have basically explorer note. You have a bunch of resources here, and super easy to defend, right? Because you can't really see spin in to the base if you built it far back enough, and you won't really need all the space in the world as well. So and you can't rocket it or anything. The only way I could see people raiding it is if they just throw stegos and start rushing. But you could easily counter that by using the pixie sticks or bear traps. So it's pretty hard to defend early on, and you have lots of room to expand. But yeah, that's spot number 4. Let's head to 5. Alright, here we are at spot number 5. This spot is relatively hidden. It's better than building in the outside, right? I don't recommend here to build here late game, but more of just getting prepared to take a better spot. But here's the map. Also pretty close to the other ones. Here are the chords as well. If you just go through the side of these snowy mountains and you head to here, and once you see these icicles, you come to the back. It's massive. It's a good size cave, I guess that's what you can call it. Ice cave. For some reason, it's called ice cave. Yeah, it is hard to defend, but it's better than building in the wide open, you know. So, all right, let's head to spot number 6. Alright, so for this base spot, I have to use preview mode because down there in the underwater it gets pretty dark. Here are the chords. Here's the map. If you come down here, you can see some pearls that you could actually harvest. So that's a easy pearl spot, but if you just keep on going down, 2 souls also spawn in here. So watch out for that. But this is a pearl cave. You know, this goes down pretty deep, but if you come up here, and you could build your base in the back of here, you have lots of pearls and lots of oil, which is essential. Even more pearls and more oil. You could use, well, yeah, it's just a good base spot in my opinion. Pretty easy to raid, but if you build it right, you should be fine. And it is underwater, so it's gonna be a little harder as well. But yeah. Alright, that's it for the video. Subscribe if you like. If you didn't, then don't. Goodbye.